right. They do not have a supernova down the low ground, but waiting for it is going to be Boomy.
Are getting it early as a core, and like you said, tanks are in vogue.
Yeah, there's items like raindrops, which people kind of always forget about, but they are commonly bought anytime there's a nuke like a Skyrat.
Sumail is manning up here on Miposhka, and oh no, he doesn't get the balance strike off.
That's the ping. That right there is the high ping. He realized the first attempt was going to miss, so he had to cancel it, but then the second one he died before he could use it. He should be pretty unkillable.
Well, the tri-lane here from OG, not really converting much, though. As I say that, perhaps I've jinxed Kisani as he's been silenced, pursued by the Monkey King, stunned, and looks to be dead. Kill secured by the Boundless Strike, so nicely played, and they need those, otherwise they're
matchups work. He's following the Timbersaw around. Timbersaw goes pressure lane, Batrider wants to go where he is.
Speaking of, Lasso down bottom on Funnick as the action also breaks out top. Funnick has 5 napalm stacks on him. In comes 33 as well with the Chen army. They're in pursuit. They did lose the Void Spirit as we saw top a moment ago. Roger still being hounded. Seb still has the Arcane Root. He's got a Firefly soon. I think he's going to commit for this. Yep. Nice stomp. And the Firefly secures the kill and may allow them to just take the tower as well.
Yeah, that was such a great way to use the Arcane Rune. Like 5 seconds after the first one wears off, and Kasani's having a rough game, is getting bullied once again once he comes back to this top lane.
Does get the Spirit Siphon on No Tail, and they start to work on him. Exorcism coming out. Can Sumail fight this? Doesn't look like it. He tries to man up, and it's not going to happen. Kasani spooks him with the ghosts, kills him off. Well played by the Death Prophet. So it looks like it may end up being a tower trade, but Funnick, the Moon Lord, he's in too far. He doesn't have the stacks. He just melts. No reactive armor, really, and easily dealt with.
Wow. Very easy pickups. The Penitence, great spell as well, just because of how well Seb's done, following him around the map. And then once you kill him a couple times, that completely ruins his game. And now he's going to maybe get solo killed 33 with the neutral creeps. Oh,
he's low. He's going to have another shockwave, but Funnick does now have the max reactive armor, so he'll heal up. Should be able to get away. Meanwhile, there's an invasion though. Bounty runes are spawning. Seb gets off the lasso, dragging in the Death Prophet. Doesn't have the exorcism. Saksa sneaking in from behind, but there's a Spirit Siphon. Gets the Vendetta hit, gets the stun follow-up, they have the burst, they get the kill. Now onto Miposhka, looking for the Jingu. Sumail thinking about the Wukong's command, not going to drop it. Miposhka, low, the tree gets dropped, trying to block and run away. Sumail commits the Wukong's, only finds the PL, who just jumps right out of there with Doppelganger. Bit forced by him, but in the end, they do end up losing the Timbersaw. He went down Ironwood tree, but it was actually Sumail, so I guess he was trying to set up for the tree dance into the Primal Spring. Maybe that was the ping again, but didn't end up working out as the Bounty Rune spawned earlier. Now they're diving Funnick, and they're going for the Timbersaw, and they're going to kill him again. It looks like tries to chain away. Seb covering the path of retreat, and will roast him in the flames. They lost their tier 1 top while this was happening, but the deaths on the Timbersaw are adding up. He is 0-4. Half of the team's deaths.
Yeah, I think OG is doing a really good job playing around Timbersaw, and I think combine that with Funnick making some bad rotations and bad decisions about where to lane Firefly. It's still some decent AoE damage, so they're going to have an okay amount of AoE damage to do with PL Illusion.
Another Arcane Rune. Seb, he was waiting for a juicier prize. He brings Kasani into the creep army. He gets shredded. Now Seb chasing for more. Keeps on diving onto Miposhka and Funnick. Don't think they can commit for a follow-up kill, but the matchups he's facing. But the problem is it delays when you can fight with the diffuser blade.
Absolutely.
So it is certainly a trade-off as they make, again, a committed jump onto Funnick. And again, Funnick's just dead.
Oh, Sumail hits damn fast. What's he got?
He's got Echo.
He's got the help and the Hellbearer.
Trying to set up on Saksa in the top lane. Roger's there. Starts with the Rolling Thunder. Perfectly timed right as he breaches high ground. But there's the Carapace. Unfortunately, rolls the wrong way. Then it stops and Seb gets into position. Saksa wants to engage. The dust not connecting. And he can look for a chase. 33's arriving. They may lose Roger for this. Already support Pango sitting at the bottom of the net worth chart right there with the Void Spirit. And they're getting onto Roger. Sumail leaps forward, gets him with the Primal Spring, secures the kill. Still 33 chasing Nyx.
Almost has Greaves to go with the Helmet Dominator.
Another lasso, another silence everywhere. Funnick, he's died in the same spot like 5 times already. Stop going there, my man. There's no wards, there's no help. Support Pango and Void Spirit.
So they've got the late game, right?
Yeah, you know, if these heroes farm, but they need items later on to really contribute. And they are the bottom 2 in terms of net worth. Meanwhile, Death Prophet caught out again. Alliance are there, but here comes the interruption. Rolling Thunder through, combined with the Void Spear. It's good damage being done. Mystic Flare not going to kill off the DP. She stays alive. Chen Army in pursuit. She should be able to get out of there. It's a great ambush sprung by Hellraisers. They found two. Can they get more? The PL, very tanky. He's going to hood up, gives pursuit. Seb's got to back away. Maposhka looking for the catch. Has the 8th, the Remnant, reels him back in. Saksa ready with the stun. Can he find the angle? He does. Gets Seb, well, maybe towards safety, but he's walking into the DP and right into a Spirit Siphon. There's nowhere to go. They've trapped the bat, and now they've clipped his wings. 3 down, looking for 4. What a huge turnaround by Hellraisers. They're going to get No Tail 2. The lone survivor is Saksa scurrying away, and they should be able to get a tier 1 as well.
You asked LD, they answered. Immediately they find a perfect team fight. Death Prophet, the perfect bait there. Everything was kind of used and thrown on Death Prophet, but when you have that triple Spirit Siphon and you're able to turn it around like that, the fight just looks really ugly for OG.
It's going to be a team wipe, perhaps. Saksa, he did get off the Carapace. Yeah. That will save his life, but it can't save the tower.
Yeah, they didn't have the Spirit Vessel yet, so...
Dunked again. Saksa, I don't know if he was ready for round 2. Is he baiting or is he feeding? We're about to find out. Sumail thinking about support. It is a team wipe, though long delayed. And the tower to boot OG. That is a big gold swing. They're trying to turn this, though. They get the PL. They found the real one. Can they kill him is the question. They've got a few Jingu stacks. Gets off the Boundless. He's so slow by the 8th Remnant, though. This PL's really tanky. They finally bring Nyx down. Had to commit a lot. Now they're getting Roger. Right back the other way we go. Funnick trying to jump out. Does chain across the way. And No Tail still pursuing. He wants a piece of Funnick. Not sure he'll be able to get it now. He could actually pull ahead if he gets this Radiance, but mid lane, the jump forward onto No Tail. They get off the silence, and No Tail will go down. He's getting closer to the 8. Nyx.
He bursted.
This would be a tasty kill, but he's a tanky boy. Can they get him? Jumps down towards the low ground. Sumail leaps into the middle of the PL army. That's not really where he wants to be. The Wukon's command comes out, but Sumail heals. He gets the heals. He stays alive. They're committing everything for Sumail. He does end up getting Kasani, but he pays with his own life. Now Seb on the way out. Yules will interrupt that. He's not going anywhere. Saksa also pulled in. They can kill off Seb and then look for some follow-up. No, they can't. The jukes. Seb gets out of there. He runs a circle around Nyx. He blinks away to freedom. Can the rest of OG retreat? Still surging forward. Nyx in the midst of it. I don't know if he can fight the whole Chen army. He's been silenced. He keeps on running with the eggs. He keeps on chasing. He's very strong. He gets 1. Now he's looking for more. Into the pit go the illusions. Seb getting pulled back by the 8th Remnant. Saksa on the rear side of the fight does clean up the support Pango. Still Nyx running around the pit. Seb trying to toy with this. He's kiting him so effectively. The stun comes through. There's the Spirit Vessel. Another Doppelganger. The Chen army just descends and massacres Maposhka. Phantom Lancer is going to be next here. It looks like Josh is away to the creeps. Keeps on running. I don't think he's getting out of here, gods. He's got the stick. He's got the Doppel, and they've caged him into the Centaur Stomp. No, the help comes in for Funnick. Nyx keeps on running forward, and in the end, he will die. I believe that's 4 of this fight. Funnick on the back foot, now retreating, and Sumail, he's back into the fight. He's respawned, rejoined the fray, and they will get the kill on the Timber.
Oh, man.
They do see Nyx top. Sumail lurking in the trees, comes in with the pounce, does get off the Jingu, and they keep on hammering away on Nyx here. He's brought him down pretty low. Seb has the BKB, has the lasso.
He's trying to figure out which is the real one. He wasn't sure.
Seb, in the end, he's going to hesitate, but he will grab Funnick instead. Pulls him out of the Mystic Flare. A few mishaps here for OG, but not enough to prevent them from getting the kill.
Seb didn't want to end up on a 50-50 Reddit. They've been poking at this top tier 3 tower and will continue to do so with the Aegis. Sumail
now has the eggs.
Yep.
Helps you with the siege as well.
It's so good with the Radiance. Every time you jump down, you make those... I mean, you're just constantly making these little totems that have the Radiance burn, so it's all this AoE damage wherever you go. It's this kind of new Monkey King build we've seen here and there against the Illusion Heroes. It's amazing.
Sumail is taking a lot of damage from the Chakram. He's going to commit the Wukon's command. Now chasing forward onto the Death Prophet. Eul Scepter used to try and cover his retreat as they just want to bring this tower down, and they will secure it. Seb, meanwhile, does manage to find a kill on the Void Spirit all the way down at the bottom lane. Yeah. Way out there, and while this is happening, he's going to TP into the Chen army. You're not killing those creeps in time, so it's a 5v4 power play. Does OG commit for the racks? Still have the Aegis for a bit longer. I think it's about, what is it, like 30 seconds here, so. Sumail keeps on working on the range tracks. Is going to bring it down. Almost, though, gets disarmed.
They can't overcommit because of the Aegis, and if they commit in, they kill him once, he's just going to turn it around on them. You're taking so much damage from the Monkey King statues.
Range tracks is down, and now they found their opening. Diving in on the Death Prophet, instantly blows up. She has a BKB, no buyback, not going to get to use it. Now Funnick's in trouble, and Funnick likely to drop. Timber chains away, just barely retreating towards the fountain, but the Spirit Vessel making it hard for him. No Tail is caught out. PL's moving in, but Nyx is just not tanky enough. No matter how many defensive items he builds, he still goes down. OG, the tips are coming out. The mana burn from Soxa secures a fourth, and just like that, OG. Yep. Do they just throw it? They're gonna try. The GGs are called.
Yeah, Nyx Assassin hit a Carapace on the Crypt Swarm, I believe, so Death Prophet set herself up to get chain stunned by a Impale into Monkey King Boundless Strike, got blown up, unable to use BKB, and OG just too far ahead, too many items at that point.